What skills would you say you need as a marketeer?
I think a combination of being able to think big picture, think strategically, think conceptually and creatively, but also being able to balance that with kind of going into the details and being, being analytically minded. I think it's quite a nice. You have to be able to float both areas. It's one of these kind of roles where I love it because you get so much diversity when you're doing your day-to-day work, but at the same time you have to wear multiple hats occasionally as well.
And you're responsible quite, I mean, you've got teams all over the globe. How do you manage that?
It's always difficult when you're managing teams abroad, but I think one of the things that's important is travel. It's making time. You build relationships with people. You kind of invest in actually spending time getting to know them as well as the business, and it makes it a lot easier.
Actually, I should imagine it's quite a tough job in terms of you've always got demands. How do you manage that with finding time to actually, be with people and be face to face?
It's about kind of allocating time. So I make sure that I have a team in the US. I make sure that once a quarter I kind of visit them, that they also come here. We're setting up a team in Hong Kong, and it's going to be a very similar setup. Again, being inclusive in communication, and I think that's actually one big thing, which is I really over communicate with my team, because I much prefer for people to feel they've been included in conversations as opposed to excluded. So sometimes that means creating a lot more emails than necessary, but for me that's one way of kind of overcoming that barrier.